was going to go to sleep after telling off Box of Charm or whatever. But, what's been egging me on are people who are users. Now, we all use people here and there, but I'm talking about the people who use you for some type of benefit, whether sex or money or help. But, like the type of people who, let's take for example, my sister used to work for a hotel, and everyone would call her to get a room, to get the hookup. But once she stopped working for the hotel, those phone calls ceased. Or, when I was younger and people needed babysitters. Oh, and they would be so nice and kind and say, hey, can you babysit or whatever. But once the kids got older, they never called you, never thanked you, whatever. Or even the people who are not even users, but the people who, you hook them up, but never say thank you. See, there's a cousin of mine, hooked him up with a job because he was working at a retail establishment. I was at a temp agency. I heard about a job. I was like, oh, that he would be the perfect person. Called him up, told him who to ask for and everything, hooked him up with the job. He never said thank you. He never said, hey, cousin, here's a $5 Starbucks card. Here's a $20 gift certificate to, Marshall's or, the Dollar Tree. Nothing. No. Or other people who you hook up and they just completely forget about it. Forget about you. The people who you help move or, you're there for them ear-wise and you listen to their drama and sorrows and insecurities and lackluster complaints. But when they make it, you never hear from them. They forget those days when you held them up on your shoulders. Does that make sense? Do you guys know those type of people? Do you know okay. Trying to figure out how I'm going to say it. Those people who always want you to, be around, but yet want to make fun of you or degrade you in front of others, make you look stupid, make you look less than to make them look better, or say something about you to others. Oh, and then it gets back to you. Do you know what those type of people I'm talking about? Or the type of people who invite you over and they want to talk shit to you. Now, when you're in someone's house, you're supposed to respect it, right? You're not supposed to go off. You're not supposed to tell them off. But people will take advantage of your etiquette and talk shit while you're in their house. Or even, I remember my cousin came over my house and I have this old, I gotta find that, I don't know where it is, an old picture of my grandparents and, their kids when our mothers, when they were little. This was like a 60-year-old, is it 60? Maybe a 50-year-old frame. Cousin, she doesn't ask, hey, can I take a picture of it? I just see her undoing the frame, which is 50 years old, that could have fallen apart at any given moment, and, taking a picture, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Or people who come over your house and talk mess. No, see, if I hear you speaking mess about somebody else's house, you think you're coming over my house? One thing, you ain't coming over, especially with me, because I got too much stuff. And when you come over to my house, listen, I'm not Walmart. I'm not Nordstrom. Don't come with a shopping bag. I don't care if I have a zillion pairs of shoes or more makeup and wigs and clothes or food or pots or towels or whatever. I have an abundance of everything. I get it. I'm a cheap shopper, but I'm a good shopper. But I like my stuff. I remember one cousin came over and there was some red bottom shoes and she wanted me to give her those. It's like, are you serious? I didn't buy those shoes for you to wear. I bought those shoes for me. Another person, not my cousin, another girlfriend came over, and this is when Coach was in fashion. She was mad because I didn't give her a $600 purse that someone had gave me. Like, what? And you wonder why I don't deal with people. Like, or let's not get on the jealous people. That's another video. But I will say this, I want the best for everyone. People who have houses, I'm happy for you. I'm so elated for people. People who are in relationships, I'm happy for you. People who lose weight, who get married, who have cars, who go on trips, who have, $1 million in the bank. I'm happy for everyone. Why can't you guys be happy for me or anyone else? Why is it a threat to people when people are doing a certain way, especially black people? What is wrong with you people? Listen, I'm happy that Oprah has $1 billion or close to it. I'm happy that, Kanye has $1 billion. But what I'm not happy about is Oprah degrading black men and not degrading her old boy, her friend Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein? Is that the one? Okay, I'm happy that Kanye, and I made a video, I was very pleased that he became a billionaire, considering, he pulled himself up from the bootstraps. But what I'm not happy about is when he's kissing up to Trump, but then he had a story. He had his reason. Okay, I get it. He was marching, he was protesting in Chicago, a billionaire on the streets of Chicago protesting. You got your black card back. But why are people so miserable? I mean, I have my miserable moments, and I will lash out at people if you come for me. Just like this lady. She's a politician in San Francisco. And she blatantly lied, and I asked her about 10 or 12 times before the B word came out. Because I was like, how dare you say something like that in order to make me look bad? I have no problems with making myself look bad. Oh, excuse me. My allergies, because that's why I'm up in my garage at 3 o'clock in the morning with the green wig and the green makeup and 210 pounds. I can make me look bad all on my own. I don't need you to do that. But if you want to go there, we can look bad together. See, because at this age, there's no need for me to turn the other cheek. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in that nonsense. It's a toe for a toe, an eye for an eye with me. If you want me to look bad, guess what? We're going to look bad together. And don't be like, oh, I'm just kikiing, I'm just playing around. Don't play those games with me. I'm a grown-ass woman. Comprende? Do you understand? So if you want to kiki and make someone look bad, don't get mad when I turn around and open up Pandora's box, back on you. Oh no, that's not crazy or insanity. That's a toe for a toe. See, and that's what happened in Michigan. The little girl was talking mess. The mama just kept going. Tried to make the white woman look bad for bumping into the child. The woman said, hey, look, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean it like that. I love you. But the black woman wanted to go tried to make a mountain out of a molehill. Well, guess what? People get tired of you don't know what people are going through. That's why instead of talking a lot of mess, you need to take the apology and keep it moving. Now, I can understand if the woman slapped and beat up or spit or something like that on the child, but it was a bump. So the white couple should have went to jail, but also that mama should have went to jail because of that mouth. But see, people are getting tired, and that's why Karen pulled that gun. She was like, not today. Oh no, not today. Maybe yesterday, maybe even tomorrow, but not today. Not today. Oh, no. So watch out.